Alright, guys, welcome to another video. If you haven't already noticed by all the funny accents, we're in Ireland. Not much has changed though, we're in a JZX. Can't get away from the things. You know we got two now?
Yeah, I see them.
Yeah, I know, so super stoked on the pickup, that's for damn sure. If you remember last LZ Fest, Shane was ferrying me around a bit there as well. But since then, a JZX was stolen from that hotel.
Yeah, last year, so don't really want to park it there.
So it's probably the last you'll necessarily see this JZX in this video, just because there's been some criminal activities. But yeah, super long flight here and everything, but happy to be here. My left leg feels real funny. I don't know what's going on with it. How are you feeling? Tired.
Not too bad though, surprisingly. I just would like to have a shower and a beer.
Yeah,
really.
Desperately want to have a shower, that's for sure. Alright, catch up with your hotel.
It's funny.
People you run into in Ireland.
I was like, oh my god, look, a JDM car, and I bet that guy's going to the event. Cresta. See, I didn't even know what it was. It looked like a goddamn Sora.
He called it did you hear it call it a Sora?
From the back, I don't know, we don't have these things.
Yeah, not Sora. Do you know what it kind of, you know, a little bit looks like these tail lights? You know the Pulsars that had lights like this?
Yeah, kind of.
The ones I used to race?
We don't have those either.
Yeah.
But then I was like, oh shit, blue hair. It was deep.
Well,
that was great.
Hi Dan.
Hello.
Alright, we're all showered up and out having a look around a place where I thought it was called Nass, and it's called Nice. There's a nice pigeon and some nice little ducklings. Mama Duck wants some bread.
I don't have any.
We're so tired, we're literally running on fumes, but it's worth having a walk around. Okay, day 2 in Ireland. We're at Drift Games, gonna check things out. I don't know what this is, but there's a lot of cool stuff around. Alpina, there's a lot of rad stuff. I'm gonna have a look.
No, you go first.
Just get upstairs. Yes, keep it read in his natural habitat, making funny noises. Making funny noises while looking at a car. Buy a ticket and keep it read. Alright, day 2 still. We left Drift Games, picked up a straggler.
What's going on? Party time, baby. I haven't drank in a month, so we're in Ireland, I guess.
You just assume that because you're around us, you're going to have to drink.
Well, it's Ireland. It's not only you guys, it's also
me.
Ireland, you know?
Yeah.
It's like a double whammy.
There's literally nothing better to do in Ireland than drink. Like, we looked at where we're staying, that 4 out of the top 10 things to do is bars. So, yeah, anyway, we're down at Modelo Park now. Gonna go and try and get fitted up for this car, so we'll be able to meet the car, and I feel like I'm gonna get ran into by a fucking tractor. I'm gonna go around that. So here we go, Elsa World Tour. Elsa World Tour. But yeah, we'll go and see our ride. See if your ride's here as well.
I'm excited for that. I haven't even seen it in person yet, so I'm stoked.
Yeah. Oh, and this is the track. So you've never seen the track either.
No, but I have been ripping sim. I probably have like 100 to 200 laps on it, so if I do bad, I really have no excuse.
Big sim guy. Anyway,
Big sim guy.
We'll go and find the car and say hello to people. All right, we're here, so I should probably introduce you to the car I'm going to be driving, since that's what we probably should talk about, but got a pit here right down the end. So we got this A86 with a SR20. I need to wait for Chris to get here to explain exactly what it's got, but I know it's S chassis front, I believe Wisefab. Yeah, no, I'll have to wait till he's here, but pretty stout SR in it, and it's got good stuff. That's what I know. It's got some good stuff, should be fast. All right, Chris, quickly, before we get too hard into it, this is Chris. It's his 8.6, kind enough to let me drive. I notice there's red lines on the back.
Yeah, no, we're gonna have to, they're only on of them. Oh, the red light taillights.
The red line tail lights, I'm like,
oh yeah.
Bloody, these are Irish tracks, they love putting walls everywhere, so.
It's just a wee mark on it, like,
yeah.
You can really go hard on that side.
I'm hoping not to be hitting anything anyway, but.
I don't mind, we have a good contact in Japan for red lines, so we're alright.
Quick spec on the car.
So, breakdown on the car, it's a SR20, fully built.
I don't know if I showed people yet, hold on. I showed the outside, but interior is a carbon dash in there, I guess.
Yeah,
seats.
Carbon dash.
So we got God's motor.
Yeah, basically, as to say, it's SR20 with rods, pistons, and a Cosworth head gasket.
Yeah.
Then valves, I'm not sure what valves, but there's cams in it because when you start it, she's real knockout, and then she quietens out. Turbo is a bog warner. EFR. That's why she's so fast and so spooly.
Yeah.
This thing comes on boost like 3.5 straight.
Sick.
So it's so responsive. This thing, like you're gonna have so much fun. We have it modified here, so it's running the S14 strut tops. It's actually the same width wheelbase as an S body.
Okay.
So we've got the centre of the chassis and we've moved it out to the point of where an S14 would sit as factory.
Yeah.
So,
and then using a S chassis cross member as well, obviously.
S chassis. The rear is S chassis as well.
Oh, the rear is S chassis as well.
So it's 4.1 definite.
So I'm driving a short wheelbase S13.
Basically,
that looks cooler because it's an 8.6, obviously.
So snappy.
Yeah.
You're gonna
so I'm a big 8.6 guy, as you know. And the front's Wisefab, is it?
The front is Driftworks.
Oh, Geomaster 2s or something?
2s, yeah. We put them back in. We were going to go Wisefab, but the only thing is you have to modify the wings.
Yeah, you'd have to go out way further again.
We're going to have to get another livery.
And with the short wheelbase car and everything, it probably wouldn't be
crazy,
better.
Like.
Yeah.
It works well the way it works. I actually drove this setup on the Saturday in LZ Fest last year.
Yep.
It was raining that weekend and the car was actually flying. Like in the morning we had a power steering issue, but since LZ Fest last year I've done 3 events. The last event we done in this year we came fourth against Dwayne McKeever. All the guys from Drift Masters came over to an event in the north of Ireland called Tully Road, which is a big walled.
Oh yeah, track. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
So it finished fourth there. The car's more than capable of it, especially with a new tech like yourself.
Yeah.
I think you're going to gel with this really well.
Yeah. Well, like I said, I'm a big 8.6 guy. Absolutely love the 8.6 chassis. This is going to be very much an 8.6/S chassis. So it'll be the snappiness of the short wheelbase, the 8.6, but with S chassis stuff. But it's just making sure I can fit right now is the issue. So you're not a ton shorter than me, but I don't know.
It's a bit like
legs. I don't know. I'm rounder.
The last guy that was driving this was Alan Hines. He drove this at Drift Masters, and he struggled a bit because there was actually when we found out one of the hubs was loose on the back of it. Okay. So we've changed the whole back setup now. We put in new hubs, different diff, different shafts, and we've left this car that you can literally come in over that hill, 4th gear, flat.
Yeah.
Flat.
Loves it.
She loves it.
Beautiful. All right, I'm excited. We'll look over the car more as time goes on, but main little project now is to make me fit. Which is kind of a normal thing for me, is making me fit in a car. You can see when I first got the Corvette, there's actually more room inside an 8.6 than there is in a Corvette. So it's just working our way around the roll cage and everything else so we can fit in and get comfortable in the car. And no, I fit enough so you can't drive it. The first thing, she's like, well, if you can't drive it, I'll have to.
Yeah, because Danny's like, are you driving this weekend? And I'm like, no, I don't have a car. And she's like, is it too late to get you a car? And then I'll walk over and you're like, let's see if you fit in it. And I do. And then he's like,
you fit in it better than I do, yeah.
I was like, well, Danny said I could drive, so
Yeah.
maybe next time I might drive.
It's a mix between race fuel and super unleaded. You can only get super unleaded in the north of Ireland. They don't sell it here in the south.
I was using something in New Zealand which was half methanol, half normal fuel.
So this is like 99 octane mixed with 118, which I run in this car.
Yeah, the Sunoco stuff or similar to...
Panta.
Okay.
I just stick it with the Sunoco drums, just throw people off.
There you go. So chicken, if you're watching this, I've got the Irish version of the chicken mix. He's mutilating his car for me. just drilling holes in the floor of the 886.
Just making it even more lighter.
Oh, there you go. There we go. For me, because I'm heavier.
Holes, like they usually have rust holes, but we're just making our own.
Yeah, it works for me. But we did work out. We could get the seat back far enough to get into a really good position, so we're pretty freaking happy with where I can sit in the car. I'd probably ideally like to have the steering wheel a touch further back. Love to have the steering wheel a touch further back, but it's much of a muchness. I'll be able to deal with how it is. So I think it's going to be really sick. I'm very excited to drive this car. All right, so there's other things I had to mention on the interior. We've got Astra power steering in the car, and also this is something I've never seen in an 8.6 before. The rear's been tubbed. I don't know, that might be normal for when you S chassis them maybe, but it's full on all the rear. You've obviously got the towers there for the S chassis coilovers, and then these huge tubs. I'm guessing that's why she can fit the big 265s on the back. She's going to be an absolute weapon. So I'm kind of late. Everyone's headed off to the drift games. They're having a little like meet and greet thing. But I think one of the friggin' raddest things that's going on here at this event is we got some, like, I'm catching up with some friends that I haven't seen in freaking years, which is super rad, like obviously pre-COVID stuff. So James and Becky, to be fair, seen those guys not that long ago. Grant, who's just in Australia. Darren McNamara, obviously Jason here is from Australia as well, but Darren McNamara, I had fun with him last year. Sultan, good friend of mine from Abu Dhabi, and Danny Neville. I haven't seen Danny Neville again since pre-COVID, so catching up with him again was definitely cool. Chris, you got a lift here with us. Hertz down here. To be fair, I see a lot of these guys kind of pretty often now. Adam, Colette, Jimmy, Nate. This is a guy I just caught up with just now that I haven't seen in a long time. OG, like he was at the 08 Red Bull World Championships that Formula Drift ran back in 08. Eric was there with me, Irish driver, super rad. Catch up with him. Kearney's going to be driving. Haven't seen him. No, I did catch up with him a year or so ago. Shanahan boys. Monkey, I don't know where he's at. I haven't actually met him. We speak a lot online though. So he's coming out. Another guy, haven't seen in a long time in the back there. So Sebastian, super rad driver as well. I'm not sure. Oh, he does that rotary. Bagsy, another awesome dude. Kevin Quinn, some crazy S15s. We got Phil Morrison, who's also going to be in A86 as well. So he'll be in here. I think he's jamming 265s under the back of that one as well. And then got Tessa and Martin Richards here just beside us. Tessa and Martin, awesome people. They've been together for a long time. So I used to drift with Martin back in 2010 and then onwards from there and all the Drift All-Stars stuff. So yeah, just a ton of really sick drivers and just people I haven't seen in a long time. And it's just freaking rad, guys. Can't even express that. So we're gonna let the guys get this seat put in. We're pretty happy with the way it's going to be, so we'll head back down to the Drift Game Studios and go say hi to everybody.